CHM, Tom, was in there. Then I got nothing from somebody. We'll get back to you. If you're missing from the list, we'll give you a chance in a second. N7VAN, Brian, I got you in there. KD8EPC, Dustin. I'll see you tomorrow on the Boredom Breaker Net, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. And W8ARO. Who tried to key up there and I missed? Who was that? Try again, please.
Whiskey 8, Alpha, Romeo Oscar. This is Alan, Alpha Lima, Alpha November, in Ashland, in and out.
Kilo, Echo 8, Tango Lima Bravo, KE8 TLB, Randy and Rittman. I'll be in and out, 73, God bless.
All right, W8ARO, Alan, I had you the first time around. Thank you. And KE8TLB, I filled in your spot there. I filled in that empty spot with you, buddy. I don't know who that was. I think just try it again, but I was getting nothing but a key up from it. So let's do this one more time. In and out check-ins only, please. In and out check-ins. W8WKY, I'm listening.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Papa Golf, KF8 EPG, Bill North Canton, in and out.
Here is KB8 LNK checking in and out. Good evening.
Fine business. We picked up two more there. KF8 EPG, Bill, thanks for stopping by. And KB8 LNK, Ron, good to hear you, my man. Thanks for stopping by. All right, now let's get to the meat and see who's sticking around to play trivia tonight and who has some comments for us. This is W8WKY. I'm listening.
NHWS, Bill in New London. Kilo Alpha 8, Lima Yankee Juliet, 8 LYJ, Bob in the Magic City.
Salman Rushdie. Or Echo, what if Christmas, he thought, doesn't come from a store? What if Christmas, perhaps, means a little bit more? Raoul Dahl. There it is, folks. Remember, you're looking for the one that doesn't match. This is W8WKY, Sarah Clubnet. First up tonight is NAWS. Bill, how you doing? What's your answer to the trivia question? What do you want to share with us tonight?
W8WKY in the group, NAWS. Good evening, Nick. Good evening, all the net. Well, I'm just going to go with C because I don't know the real answer. But that's all right. Yeah, we had 36 degrees here this morning. That's pretty good. Getting a little warmer. It's going to keep getting a little warmer. Glad to hear that. I'm tired of the cold weather already. I'm sure a lot of other people are too. That's all right. Other than that, just been a kind of quiet, pleasant day today. Back to you, Nick. Everybody have a great rest of the week. WWY in the group, NAWS.
NAWS, WWKY. It was a glorious day, absolutely, Bill. Boy, 34 degrees is a lot nicer than 4 degrees, isn't it? And it was sunny and everything got a little melty. Got out on the trail with the dog this afternoon. That made me happy. Got you down for Charlie tonight. Thanks, Bill. We're going to clear with NAWS. Next on the list, we got Bob, KA8LYJ in the Magic City. What do you got for trivia, and what's your what comments you got for us tonight, Bob?
W8WKY and the group. This is KA8LYJ, and I'm dreaming of a wet Christmas. I just checked the long-range forecast, and it's supposed to rain like heck and be 54 on Christmas Day. Isn't that just peachy? Oh well, I refuse to let it ruin my Christmas spirit. As soon as the net wraps up, Ida and I are going to watch White Christmas, and that's about it for the trivia. We're going with Echo, and I'll turn it back to you, Nick. KA8LYJ.
KA8LYJ. W8WKY. Got you down for Echo. Good choice, Bob. And I forget what you said you were about to watch, but last night I watched Pee Wee Herman's Christmas special, Pee Wee's Playhouse Christmas special. Grace Jones, Cher. It was crazy. Got you for Echo, Bob. You have a great night. Great seeing you last week, buddy. We'll talk to you next time. We're going to clear with K8LYJ. Let's go up to the North Coast to Scott, KE8VOX, see what's going on up there. And what is your answer to the trivia question tonight? KE8VOX, W8WKY. Go, Scott.
Good evening, Nick. Good evening, all listeners. KE8VOX, Scott up here on the shores of Lake Erie. And for trivia, don't know, so I'm going with Delta. And the highlight of my day was, well, I got dressed. W8WKY, KE8VOX.
All right, Scott. Well, if you were out walking the dog, I'm sure your neighbors appreciate that. Good hearing from you, Scott. I got you down for Delta tonight. Gonna clear with KE8VOX. Let's go to John in Massillon. KE8UIB, W8WKY. You got your folks on the line tonight, and what's your answer, and what do you want to share with us tonight, John?
W8WKY from KE8UIB. Good evening, Nick, everybody out there on the net. And oh, you know me, Nick. It's Tuesday, so I'm taking it easy, relaxing, messaging back and forth with Mom and Dad. And they want to go with B, Bravo, for the trivia answer. And I'm going to go with C, Charlie, and see where it ends up. And it's a tricky question, Nick. It's a really good one. But with that, let me see, you guys. It is a busy week. It is the last full week before Christmas, and Work is socking it to me, man. It is just busy, busy, busy. I have a short week next week, and I'm on to vacation for a little bit after that. So, let me see. That's about it. And I'm just amazed on how fast this year has gone by, you guys. But with that, this is K8UIB, living the $5 dream, a nickel at a time. I will hand this back over to Net Control. 7-3s, y'all. Thanks for the net, Nick.
KE8UIB WWKY. Well, good thing it's busy, man. It's going to pay the bills for a while. Yeah, some parts of this year went really, really slow, I got to be honest. Then it really seemed to speed up, and here we are, huh? Just about over. Got you down for Bravo. Got your folks down for Bravo. Got you down for Charlie. We're going to clear with KE8UIB. This is WWKY on the Sarah Club Net. Next on the list, we got KE8VQX, must be in town. Joe, what's your answer to the trivia question, and what do you want to share with us tonight? Go.
W8WKY. W8WKY, this is KE8VQX. Good evening, Nick and the Net. Pee-wee's Playhouse, man, I haven't seen that in a long time. Used to love watching that show in college. Just thought it was hilarious in a very weird way. Not much to share. Went out to eat with a buddy of mine. I had some Mexican food. That's about it. Nothing exciting. As far as the trivia goes, they're all wrong answers to me, which are right answers. I have no idea, so I'm going to go with D Dog Delta today, this time around. Anyway, thanks for getting me in, Nick, and we will talk to everyone some other time. This is KE8VQX, back to Net Control.
Yeah, a little pee-wee laugh for you there, man. Got you down for Delta tonight, Joe. Glad you made it in town at least a little bit around the holidays, huh? Enough time to get the kids some gifts and stuff, right? We're going to clear with KE8VQX. Thanks for stopping by, Joe. Let's go to Lori. Definitely John's better half. KF8DTP, W8WKY. How are you tonight, Lori? What's your answer to trivia, and what do you got for us?
W8WKY from KF8DTP. I just love how you put I'm his better half. Wait, you should really see us at work. We'll see who the better half is. Ha ha. Anyways, let's see. I haven't got a clue for tonight's answer. I've been sitting here trying to ponder all of it. I think I'm going to go with D Delta and see where that takes me. I don't know. But it's a good trivia question, Nick. Good job, man, because I love me some Christmas movies. I think I've seen about all of them. So, I'm a little stumped here tonight. So with that, I'm going to hand it back over to Net. This is KF8DTP, clear.
KF8BTP, W8WKY. We always have to try say something to get you two giggling when you're on the air together. Great to hear you guys together all the time almost now. In the mornings you're riding together and stuff. It's awesome. Got you down for Delta tonight, Lori. Thanks. Going to clear with KF8DTP. I'm W8WKY. Next on the list we got W03X, John. What's going on, John? And what's your answer to the trivia tonight?
Good evening. This is W03X. I'm going to go along with Bill, NAWS, weather service there. Rainy day. So that'll be C. Charlie. Let's see, on Saturday and Sunday, I operated the 10-meter contest, which I was surprised at how many contacts I made on 10 meters in the winter. So I made 77 contacts for a score of 5390. So a lot of them were in Mexico and South America, all the way down to the the tip of South America. So worked out pretty well, and I only did it a few hours each day. So with that, this is WO3X back to the net.
John, fine business there on the contesting. And I've got you down for Charlie tonight. Charlie. And for those of you who don't know, WO3X does a 6-meter net on Sunday evenings at 7 o'clock. John, I only know how to get there on Allstar Node. Do you want to give everybody frequency and stuff?
Yeah, okay. The N8XPK 6-meter repeater has, I think, 5 inputs. Okay, the farthest one, which my brother in Beaver County, Pennsylvania, used for the first time, it's in Columbiana County, Ohio. So it has a PL tone of 107.2. Then Medina input has a PL tone of 114.8. Let's see, Loudonville, let me look here, 110.9, and Stone Creek is 123.0. Also, Richfield is 136.5. So if anybody wants me to repeat them, let me know. This is WO3X.
Thanks, John. We'll see you over there. Trying to drum up a few more folks for you. We're going to clear with WO3X.
What's the frequency?
Let's talk to Yuri. W4YSW. This is WWKY. How you doing tonight, Yuri? And what's your answer to the trivia question?
Hello, everyone. I'm doing pretty fine. Despite this early winter is kind of killing me. Well, we have to survive anyway. My wild guess for the trivia would be D Delta, and I hope it's right. Happy holidays to everyone. Over 73.
W4YSW, WWKY. You hang in there, Yuri. A little warmer now. Last couple of days are pretty brutal, but we'll get through this winter, buddy. I got you down for Delta tonight. Delta's your answer. We're clear with W4YSW. Let's go down to Shreve. Talk to Craig. AA8CT, WWKY. How you doing tonight, Craig? What's your answer to trivia, and what do you got for us?
W8WKY, good evening, Nick. Well, I was just looking, and with my vast knowledge of nothing, I'm going to choose Alpha because it has not been chosen yet tonight, just to make sure everybody gets at least one mark on the board. I thought today when I got up this morning, it was a balmy 9 degrees when I had the dogs out a little before 6, and it warmed up quite nicely and ended up being a downright nice day. So with that, I'm going to turn it back to you and keep going. You're running this thing like a well-oiled machine, I tell you. So with that, this is AA8CT back to W8WKY. And Nick, thank you for all you do, not only for the net, but for the club. 73s, my friend. We'll talk again.
AA8CT, WWKY. I got you down for Alpha tonight, Craig. Alpha it is. And yeah, I think you are the first choice there for Alpha. And I had to look at the dash there. You were coming in so clean. I was hoping it was on RF, but I see you're on direct client there on repeater phone. All good, man. All good. Got you down for Alpha. We're gonna get you on RF someday. We're gonna clear with AA8CT, KA8MNT. Tom was in and out. We'll talk to him in the morning when he comes back with a funny. Next on the list, we got a story and a character. And a character and a story. Alan. Hi. KI5DAY, it's KD8SLG. Got a story for you, man. What's your answer to the trivia question, and what do you want to share with the group tonight?
Well, it never gets old, man. But the guy you're looking for is actually Steve. Steve, yeah, so you might ask for next time. But anyways, wow, good trivia, man. This is so weird being here. I don't even know what net this is. The Sarah Club net, that's right. I don't think I've ever been here before that I can recall because of working evenings, but being part of the Beacon Net, I guess it's nice to be able to be a part of the Sarah Net. So, for those that don't know, I'm the alternate trivia dude on Sunday nights. Enjoy the heck out of it. Sarah group is a great group, and Beacon Net's my favorite net, but don't tell Ray I said that because he'll get jealous because of the Border Breaker net. But anyways, he may be listening. Let me see, what do I have for the net tonight? Let me let this drop. It's been an exciting December so far. I've been really busy between choral stuff. We did 2 Christmas programs 2 weeks apart. The full program was 9 songs in a row almost. Well, the second one we got to split them up luckily because the last one we do is Handel's Messiah. And the first 8 almost wipe everybody out in the choir, and then we get to Handel's Messiah, and it's like every man for himself. It's just an exciting song to sing. But today, I just did some Christmas shoplifting, and what else did I do? I had a lunch out and about, and I went to my stove out on the patio and burnt some wood, and did a little Christmas, did Christmas shopping, yeah. What else did I do? I don't remember, but I've had a good day, and I'm on vacation this week trying to tie up some loose ends, finish my Christmas shopping. One more drop. So I guess for my trivia answer, I'm going to go with, wow, I don't know any of these people. I know a lot of authors. Let's go with B. I have no clue, so that's my guess. KI5DAY, back to net. It's good to be here.
KI5DAY, WKY. Thanks, Alan. It's great to have you here. I got you down for Bravo. And so here's the story. When I checked in with you on the Boredom Breaker net, I think it was last weekend, I did my Alan bit. And for those of you who don't know, that's from a commercial. And it's a little meerkat groundhog kind of thing, sticks his head up and looks like he's calling for his friends Alan, and Steve. Audrey's aunt was here. She heard me do that on the radio and recognized it right away. And she put together that little plushy character that I texted you right before the net started. So there's the story. Gotta go. We'll see you Sunday night. It's great having our Oklahoma members stop in and say hi. We're going to clear with KI5DAY. Let's come up here back to Oklahoma. Back to Ohio. Talk to Mark. Middle Mark, K4OG, W8WKY. Go, Mark.
WKY, K4OG, KD8SLG, and everybody on the net, good evening. Well, let's get the answer to the trivia out of the way. I'm going to go with LYJ and call it Echoes. So me and Bob, we're in the same boat. Reading on the blue screen, looks like someone said they thought that was where'd it go? On the blue screen. N7VAN was possibly asking what was the freak for the 6-meter net. The freak is 15.170 with a negative 1 megahertz uplink. There you go. I hope you got that, VAN. 53.170 and a minus 1, so that's 52.170 up. That's all I got, guys. Oh, well, no, that's not all I got. Man, I cooked 8 pounds of candy pecans before the net, and I'm 2/3 of the way done. There's the math question for the night. K4OG, back to net.
You got 4 more pounds. K4OG W8WKY. Got you down for Echo tonight. Echo it is. Good to hear you, Mark. Save me a little bag of those nuts if you would, please. We're going to clear with K4OG. You're listening to the Sarah Clubnet on the W8WKY repeater. I'm W8WKY tonight, and let's go out to Oklahoma and talk to another one of our club members. I think he's here by now. K5CFY, KD8SLG. Good evening, Ray. How you doing? What do you got for us, and what's your answer to tonight's trivia question?
W8WKY, this is K5CFY, and good evening to you there, Just Nick. Did a great job as usual. Got to check into my other club's net. I don't get to do it very often because I'm usually running the RCWA club net on Tuesday nights, but anyway, good. Thanks for getting me in there. Good to hear everybody, and hope I'll go ahead and say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year in case I don't get to talk to you again. But my answer is going to be Delta. So thank you again, Nick, and I'll get off of here and let you get on down the list there. 73, y'all. K5CFY.
Fine business, Ray. Thanks for stopping by and checking in with your other club tonight. I got you down for Delta. Probably hear you in the morning, my friend. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you and yours as well. Going to clear with K5CFY. Let's stay out in Oklahoma and see if Greg's ready to join us tonight. AI5HV, this is W8WKY. You ready to jump in here, Greg?
Good evening, Nick, and everyone else on the net. This is Greg, Alpha India 5, Hotel Victor, in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, and thank you for proxying in Miss Judy, Kilo India 5, Victor, Victor Echo. I know, Nick, you're probably shocked that I made it in on the Tuesday night net, but for once I could make it work. So I do have a question before I tell you my answer for the trivia, and that was, what was the person's name for option D? So I need that before I give you my answer.
All right, Delta, that was, what kind of Christmas present would Jesus ask Santa for? That's Salman Rushdie. Salman Rushdie.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick option E as my pick for this evening then. Thank you. This is Alpha India 5, Hotel Victor, back to you.
AI5HV. W8WKY, got you down for Echo. Good choice. And give my best to Judy, KI5VVE. Thank you. We're going to clear with AI5HV. Let's go back to Shreve. We've got 2 Shreves now. KC8HDP, W8WKY. How you doing tonight, Jerry? What do you got for us, and what's your answer for tonight's trivia question?
W8WKY and the net, this is KC8HDP. Good evening, Nick. Fine business on the net this evening. I'm going to answer the trivia question before I forget. My answer is Echo for that. Echo. Yeah, not a lot going on in Shreve as usual. Some of the snow melted today, and that's a good thing. The snow melted off, ice melted off my front steps today, so that was a good thing. And glad it's warmed up a little bit. Went outside today and this afternoon, and actually didn't feel bad outside, so, even though there was a breeze, so that was a good thing. Great to hear everyone on the net this evening, and hope everybody stops by again next Tuesday night. So don't really have anything else. I'll send things back to you, Nick. W8WKY and the net from KC8HDP 73.
KC8HDP, W8WKY. Jerry, this is one of those rare opportunities this week where you were checking in with me, because I've been checking in with you all over the place these days, it seems. Oh, good to hear you tonight. Thanks for stopping by. I got you down for Echo. Excellent choice. We're going to clear with KC8HDP. Let's see. I've added KC8FQV, KC0LRM, KE8VZA, and KF8ELA. That's Mark, Kelly, Eric, and Zach. I harvested those guys from the blue screen. And I just harvested Russ, too, KD8VYT. I'm going to reread the question because those guys weren't here for it earlier. Does anybody else want to jump in here and join the net before I do that? This is W8WKY. I'm listening.
November Tango 8 Delta NT 8D Dave in Copley.
W8WK.
W8GMS Gary here, Mooster.
Kilo Foxtrot 8 Delta Tango Alpha KF8 DTA.
Kilo Delta 8 Hotel Alpha Golf KD8 HAG Tim and Litchfield. I'll be in and out.
All right, we added a few more there. Awesome. NT8D Dave. Oh, checking in professional style. Thanks, Dave. I was wondering where you were. W8TMF, Gary, got you on the list. KF8DT8, Jeff's in there, and KD8HAG, Tim was in and out from Litchfield. Thanks, Tim. All right, let me reread the question real quick, and then we'll start back on the list. That would mean Mark, KC8FQB, you'll be on deck. But hang on, let me read it one more time, Mark. I have 5 quotes about the Christmas season from some literary figures, stars, authors. 4 are correctly attributed to their respective authors. 1 is not. Choose the quote that doesn't match the author. And once again, let me say that this is as much a Christmas card to you guys as it is a trivia question. Here are your choices. Alpha, I will honor Christmas in my heart and try to keep it all the year. Charles Dickens. Bravo, he who has not Christmas in his heart will never find it under a tree. Roy L. Smith. Charlie, I've learned that you can tell a lot about a person by the way he handles these 3 things: a rainy day, lost luggage, and tangled Christmas tree lights. Maya Angelou. Delta, what kind of Christmas present would Jesus ask Santa for? Salman Rushdie. And finally, Echo, what if Christmas, he thought, doesn't come from a store? What if Christmas, perhaps, means a little bit more? Raoul Dahl. Those are your options. Those are the choices. Remember, you're choosing the one that doesn't match. KC8FQV, this is KD8SLG. It's a net now, Mark. Go.
All right, we just leave everything reset. KC8FQV. Well, I think I'm going to try D, Delta. I think I'll try Delta. And, yeah, I went to listen to the stream, and it bleeped out when you were doing the trivia. You just came on when after you finished it. So I said, well, I can't get that there. But, yeah, I don't know. I guess he had a computer crash or something over there in Mike's place. But, yeah, I'm going to say Delta. And we'll catch you guys around on other nets. Yeah, as a matter of fact, the internet here dropped for a second. You know, see, that's what I mean when I asked one time about, hey, what happened? You know, there's multiple places where these things can get broken. You know, the repeater can break, the internet, the repeater site can break, or the hub and that can break at the server, or it could even be at the other end. My end of the thing could break, even the phone or anything. So, yeah, there's a multiple places where it can break. And when it goes silent, I'll just throw a call out. And that when you came back that one time said, oh, everything's connected. So, and then, you know what happened there.
It didn't need a designation. It just needed to know if it was all connected. But, yeah, I'm going to say Delta, K7QV.
KZ8FQV, W8WKY. I got you down for Delta. I got you down for Delta, Mark. Good guess tonight. And you know, you went through all those things can break, but you know what it usually is? It's usually human error. We're going to clear with KC8FQV. This is W8WKY. Next on the list, we're going out to Tulsa. Going to pick up Kelly. KC0LRM. We got a bunch of club members in here tonight from Oklahoma. What's going on, Kelly? And what's your answer to tonight's trivia question?
KD8SLG. Hey, thanks for getting me in there. I pulled up the blue screen and I thought I was on the wrong net there for a second with all those Allen quotes on there. I was like, oh my gosh. All right, well, enough of that. So let me give you my answer. I'm going to go with C. Charlie, Maya Angelou. That's what I think it is. I'm probably wrong, but that's okay. Who's talking about banana pudding? That sounds good. All right, but not a lot going on here. We're loving this 51 degrees. It's be like 80 degrees on Christmas Day or something. Oh my gosh. I don't know what I think about that, but I may have to have a drink of that. All right. That's all I got. Thanks for running that, and I'll let you get on down the list. Back to you, Nick.
KC0LRM, W8WKY. I got you down for Charlie, and I'll join you in that drink. Suavecitos, I believe it is tonight. Thanks, Mark. K4OG. We're going to clear with KC0LRM. We'll see you tomorrow night on the Beacon Net, Kelly. Next on the list tonight, we've got Eric. KE8VZA, my partner in crime, Beacon Net. How you doing tonight, man? What do you got for us, and what's your answer to trivia?
W8WKY and the net. This is KE8VZA here. I'm doing well, just Nick. I am going to go with Bravo, just purely, I guess. And looking at the answers so far, I only see a few. I do see a few Bravos, so we'll add another Bravo there and see how it goes. Doing well tonight. My XYL had her thyroid removed today and is recovering pretty well so far. Everything went well, and very grateful for that. And she is being kept overnight at Metro General Hospital for observation. But there are no worries at this point, and we will very likely bring her home tomorrow. So there you go. That's our excitement for the day. And I didn't do diddly all day except sit in the waiting room reading a book, and I am tired. I am really tired. Anyway, good to hear everybody tonight, and KE8VZA back to net control.
KE8VZA, WKY. Sounds like the party's at Eric's house tonight, everybody. I hope your XYL is recovering nicely, and you be nice to her when she gets home. Got you down for Bravo tonight. We're going to clear with KE8VZA. Let's talk to Zach in Dalton. KF8ELA. This is W8WKY. Good evening, Zach. What do you got for us, and what's your answer?
W8WKY and the net. This is KF8ELA. Good evening, Nick and everyone else on the net. We're doing good here. Had a good day at work. A little bit warmer weather was nice. Wood burner's not eating so much wood right now, which is great. I don't have to tend to it 3 times a day anymore. But anyway, I heard the 6-meter net Sunday night. I was able to tune in. I picked up a new radio. I've got some HF capability, limited to 6 and 10 meters since I'm only a tech at the moment. But we're studying for our general, and I've been fascinated with FT8 the last couple days, and I can get a chance to check into the net. So hopefully next Sunday I will get a chance to check in the 6-meter net and see what that's all about. But anyway, that's all I have. Oh, trivia. Let's do E Echo for our trivia answer. And with that, I will send it back to net. This is KF8ELA.
Fine business, man. Stretching your HF legs and your digital legs there, FT8. There's nothing more exciting than watching paint dry, except maybe watching people watch paint dry. I've seen that a number of times now. Be sure to use PSK Reporter. Get on there and see how you're getting in and out. That's what I've always found to be the most fascinating thing about FT8. That's my 2 cents. We're going to clear with KF8ELA tonight. He's got Echo. This is W8WKY, the Sarah Clubnet. I am W8WKY tonight, and let's talk to Russ. It's been a minute. KD8BYT. This is W8WKY. How are you tonight, Russ? What's going on, and what do you got for an answer for trivia tonight?
Well, I'm doing pretty good. The answer is E, guys. Come on. Where's all the Christmas spirit around here? The answer is definitely E. Anyway, I gotta go eat my dinner now. I've been waiting to answer the question. So everybody have a good holiday and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And this is KD8BYT 73. The answer is E.
KD8BYT W8WK. Russ, you're such a Grinch. Enjoy your dinner, man. Have a couple of bites for me. I got you down for Echo. Excellent choice, my man. You have a great night. Good talking to you, Russ. Going to clear with KD8BYT. Let's go to Copley and talk to Dave, NT8D W8WKY. What's going on, Dave? What's your answer to trivia?
Good evening there, Nick. I was actually the second chick in after Whiskey Sugar jumped in before the beep. Must have got stepped on by a digital. I was running 90 watts. It's not unusual for this repeater. So I'm glad that I learned to have somewhat of a modicum of patience. Anyways, the other reason why I'm glad I've got patience is, well, apparently my Google page is working, because I keep on getting a call pretty much every day asking me to get a piano tuned within the next 48 hours because there's like an emergency or a wife needs to get the Christmas decorations up and the piano's got to get tuned, and Akron Art Museum, I got to go to a golf course sometime tomorrow, and so it's okay because that's going to help pay for Christmas. But interesting week this year. I was thinking B Baker. Let me give a gig. I was thinking B Baker because I was going to play the odds. There are so many Smiths that it could be any one of them. So that would be the most practical guess. But and I thought, I've heard this line before, and I remember where I've heard it because I grew up with it. And your subtle clue back to Russ there just kind of confirms what I was thinking. Sounds like somebody with a PhD wrote that one there, Nick. I'm going to go with letter E, Echo. I hope everybody has a wonderful week and hope to get to talk to everybody before Christmas gets here. Back to W8WKY and TAT.
NTAD, W8WKY. I got you down for Echo, Dave. Echo. We'll explain the question here and the answer in a few minutes. We're almost there, man. We're almost there. But you did bring up something I've been working on, and that is what I've started calling radio rage. It's sort of like road rage. We've all been there. But radio rage, you know what I'm talking about. It's that guy catches partial the first time he checks in when there's 2 or 3 people keying up. And then he keys up again and covers up 2 or 3 more people. And he hears that somebody else is talking when he unkeys, and he keys up a 3rd time, and there's 2 or 3 more people that get washed out by it. Do you know what I'm talking about, Dave?
All too well. But hey, that's why we keep a cool head, Nick. NTAT.
You keep a cool head, Dave. I am ballistic. Anyway, I got you down for echo, man, but thanks for giving me a window to throw that out there. We're going to clear with NT8D. This is W8WKY. Let's go down to Gary in Worcester. W8GMF, KD, that's 2 nickels. W8WKY. How are you, Gary? What's your answer to trivia, and what do you got for us?
Yeah, good evening, Nick and the group. This is W8GMF. I don't have anything but a guess for you tonight, Nick, and I'll guess D. Just because it doesn't sound like something I would expect him to say, but we'll see how wrong I can be, or if I'm a blind dog that finds an acorn. I don't know. Anyhow, the net, Nick, and everybody stay warm and stay dry. W8GMF, back to net.
W8GMF, W8WKY, thanks for stopping by tonight, Gary. I got you down for Bravo, and this is one of those that, had to work it backwards. This is the way to work this one, that's for sure. We're going to clear with W8GMF. Last but not least tonight, let's check in with Jeff. KF8DTA, this is W8WKY. How you doing tonight, Jeff, and what's your answer to tonight's trivia question?
I am doing well. Went to a preview night for the girls' basketball tonight. The high school hosted the younger kids. It was awesome. And the high school, so that was also good. Just hanging out with the family now, playing FT8, listening to you guys. I'm going to go with Echo. Oh, anyway, KF8, DTA, back to you.
All right. Jeff, I got you down for KF8 DTA. Sounds like you had a great night, man. I'm glad it all went well. You're coming in strong. Fine business. All right, I got you down for Echo. I am going to wrap up trivia now, and then I'll do a little last call after that if anybody else is out there. I don't think I have it in me to read this question again tonight, so there you go. Plus, I want to get out of here and go hit the WatchNet. So, here we go. Tonight's question was, I have 5 quotes about the Christmas season from some literary stars, 4 correctly attributed to their respective authors. 1 is not. Choose the quote that does not match the author. All right, so I fell down the rabbit hole getting into this one, and it's kind of interesting and kind of fun, and I got to tell you, and Audrey will back me up on this, I practiced for a while this afternoon to not say the answer in a way that would give it away. Charles Dickens did, in fact, say, I will honor Christmas in my heart and try to keep it all the year. I think it was Pickwick Papers, that or Christmas Carol, one of the two. Bravo, he who has not Christmas in his heart will never find it under a tree. That was, in fact, Roy L. Smith from one of his books, I believe. He's a Methodist minister in Los Angeles, wrote a bunch of books and papers. That is his. Charlie, I've learned that you can tell a lot about a person by the way he handles these 3 things: a rainy day, lost luggage, and tangled Christmas tree lights. That is, in fact, Maya Angelou. Delta, what kind of Christmas present would Jesus ask Santa for? Quite the question. That is Salman Rushdie. And that brings us to tonight's incorrect answer. And tonight's correct answer is Echo. What if Christmas Christmas, he thought, doesn't come from a store? What if Christmas perhaps means a little bit more? And that is from The Grinch Who Stole Christmas. And that's Dr. Seuss, not Roald Dahl, who did write a bunch of really cool children's stories. So there's the trivia for the night. Thanks to all who participated. That was a really good time. And as I said before, it's more of a Christmas card to all y'all than it is a trivia question. So, anybody out there tonight want to get on the list before I close it down? I'm going to do last call here. Last call for the Sarah Club Net. I'm W8WKY. I'm listening.
W8WKY.
This is KEARB, Brandon over in Manaway. Just in and out.
Ida from Barberton.
All right, I grabbed KE8ARB. Brandon won the race there. Ida, I do not remember your call sign off the top of my head. I don't have the roster up. Give it to me again, please.
November 8th, X-Ray Kilo Delta.
Thank you, dear. I just don't have it ready to go tonight. Do you want to add anything to that tonight? You got anything to say? It was great seeing you last week.
It was very nice seeing you guys. Lily really had fun at the Christmas party.
Good to hear it. Good to hear it. It was great having her. It's good having the kids running around, giving us something to do. And the cheese roll was absolutely fabulous. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you for that. I think next year I'll bring 2 of them.
Next year, that would probably be a great idea. All right, I'm going to shut this down and send everybody off to the WatchNet tonight. For those of you who don't know where to go, it's KD8QGQ in Millersburg. It's a 146670, negative offset, and a PL of 71.9. KB8PXM, Charlie runs a really good show down there. It's a good time. So if you can reach it, give them a holler. That's the WatchNet. And with that, I'm going to close this one down. I'd like to thank everybody who jumped in here on the Club Net tonight. It was great talking to everybody. It was great having the Oklahoma guys in here, the Oklahoma Club members in here with us tonight. Thanks for stopping by, guys. We'll be back again next week. That's for sure. Don't forget the Boredom Breaker Net tomorrow afternoon. Dustin and I have the first hour, and I think Ray's probably going to have the second hour. And the Beacon Net tomorrow night at 10 o'clock. Early check-in start at 9:30. Hope to hear a bunch of you there. At this time, I'm going to return the repeater and the call sign back to customary amateur use. This is KD8SLG. I'm clear.
For anyone who is interested, there was one meager bite of the cheese ball left after the party, and I just polished that off for lunch today. This is KA8LYJ.